Hi Basics family, Rachel here to bring you a stability ball workout. This is a nice change for things if you've been doing a body weight workout at home or maybe things with some weights and you want to change it up a bit and happen to have one of these. So we're going to start with a warm-up. Once again, like I've said in my past videos, if any moves bother you or if you feel pain or unsure how to do them, please skip them and reach out to us on an individual basis, and I can give you modifications or any of the other trainers. All right, so here we go. We're going to start with a warm-up. If you want to stand up and take your ball, and we're going to start with some body weight squats, holding your ball out in front here. So from this side, we're going to sink down and come up. Sink down and come up. So you don't have to go super low with these. We're just warming our legs up here. Down and up. Pushing your weight in your heels, knees stay behind your toes here. Let's do 3 more. 2 and 1. All right, so with your ball, just like so, we're gonna come down to that half squat and turn side to side. So a little rotation through your torso here, but we're staying in that squat. So from the side, here, and turn. Side to side, keeping in your squat, breathing, working your core, getting your blood moving. For 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. So we're gonna come down into a lunge here. So you're gonna take 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and get low. Come up tall and back down. Up and back. Let's do 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Very good. So we're gonna switch legs. So from this side here, you're gonna take your leg forward and down and up. We're gonna do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Hold your ball out in front, march in place. Try to bring your knees up to touch the bottom of the ball. It's kind of funny because you can barely see me. Keep going, knees up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So moving out of our warm-up here, we have 5 exercises. We're gonna go through each one in a consecutive order, all 5, and then we're gonna repeat those for 2 more sets. So a total of 3 sets of exercises. We're gonna start standing and then slowly transition down to the floor. So the first exercise, we're gonna put the ball right behind us on a wall. So you're leaning into the ball here. Feet are out in front farther. Cross your hands over your chest, sink down and come up. So you have a body weight squat here using the ball, sinking into your heels. So you keep going here. From the side, down and up. Try and get your knees towards 90 degrees. Keep going. You have about 10 seconds left. Push through your heels. And 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, next exercise. We take it down to the floor and we have what's called a rollout. So forearms go on the ball here. We are going to roll out onto the back of our elbows and come back. And you're gonna hold it there for a second and come back. Join me when you're ready. We have 30 seconds on the clock starting now. Making sure you're breathing. So this is really gonna work your core. Try and pull your belly button towards your spine when you're out in this position, and then roll back. 5 seconds, keep on breathing. For 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, so we're coming all the way down to the floor here, and we're gonna transition to our feet on the ball. So heels on the ball, you're gonna push your hips up to the ceiling and bring your heels back and extend. Back and extend, very good. So starting now, 30 seconds. We're working the back of your legs here, your hamstring muscles. Give a nice big squeeze each time. Keep your hips up off the floor. 10 more seconds. Nice work. For 3, 2, and 1. Great job. So we're gonna take this ball and now you're gonna transition it up, touching both knees and your hands. We're doing a dead bug. So you're gonna take opposite hand, opposite leg, extend, and switch. Thumb down to the floor, and switch. Clock starts now. You have 30 seconds. Pull your belly button towards your spine, and take some nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Steady breathing. You have 15 more seconds. So try and keep your thumb leading towards the floor here. And breathe. And 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So to transition us back to standing, we have one more exercise before we repeat this. So our next exercise, you're gonna come out onto the ball here, and you're gonna take your hands out and lift. You're gonna take them to the sides and all the way out. So from the front, rolling forward, it's called an I, a Y, and a T. So I, Y, T. Y, I. That's 1. I, Y, T, Y, I. That's 2. Keep going. We have 25 more seconds. So really squeeze your shoulders and your back muscles with this. Eyes, keep them down for a neutral spine. Almost there. Five more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Great job. So we're gonna do this 3 more times, a little quicker now. Take that ball, you're gonna put it right against the wall, and you are gonna put your feet out. We have 30 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Sink down and come up. So make sure those feet are lined up. The angle here makes it look like my feet are not totally in line, but they are. My weight's in my heels. You should be able to wiggle those toes. And you're pushing through your heels almost like you want to split that floorboard in half. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. All right, take that ball. We're gonna transition around and onto our knees. Ball roll out. 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, elbows ready. 30 seconds on the clock. Go for it. If you want to make this harder, you could always come up onto your toes into a full plank, like so, but that's a little more advanced, so only stick with it if you feel balanced and sturdy to do so. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Transition down to your mat. Nice flow here. We're going from lower body to upper body to core to lower body. So we're back at legs now, working the back side. Walk that ball out to the back of your heels. And go, hips up. Bring your legs in. push them right back out. Try and stay nice and square here. So belly button up towards the ceiling. So every time your heels come in, squeeze the backside. 10 more seconds. Come on, almost there for 3, 2, and 1. Great job. So let that ball roll around so you can grab it. You're gonna bring yourself up into this, I would call it almost a supine tabletop position. So your arms are up, your legs are out, and go. So extending opposite arm, opposite leg, and switch. This here makes you kind of go with the opposite arm, opposite leg, because the ball would likely fall if you didn't. Make sure you're breathing here. Pull your belly button down towards your spine. Five seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So we're transitioning our last exercise before we go into our last set. So we're coming back into that back and shoulder work. So rolling out here, we have your Y, I, and T. So we're gonna start, arms go out. They go diagonal and across. Go for it. You have 30 seconds. Keep your eyes about a foot in front of you towards the floor. And try and squeeze your shoulders and your upper back here. If you have light weights, you could always put those in your hands to make this a little harder. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, we have one more set and then we can do a couple of stretches. So last time for these squats, I'm gonna go from the front this time so you can see how aligned my feet are. All right, so shoulders back here. Really feel yourself pushing back into that ball. Weights in your heels. 5 seconds when we get started. Cross those arms over your chest, shoulders back, and go. 30 seconds here. Steady breathing. You're doing great. Last set. Last set. You've got it. "15 seconds. Come on. Hang in there. 5 more seconds for 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right. We're taking it down onto our knees here. Ball rollouts last time for these. Let's really get those abs working. Work on that core. In 3, 2, elbows down and go. 30 seconds. Try to keep your body nice and straight here. You don't want to lag at the bottom like that. Nice and strong like you're a board. Nice and flat. Keep that breathing going. 10 more seconds. That's it. For 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, transitioning down onto the floor. Working on our hamstring muscles. So feet go up. So we're all ready for our next set of these in 3, 2, 1. Hips up. Bring your heels in. Push them out. Try and keep pushing your hips higher with each time your heels come in. Working both your glutes and your hamstrings at the same time. 10 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. You can take that ball, pull it around, and we're coming into that lying, that supine tabletop position. 5 more seconds. Last time for these dead bugs. And go. Focusing on your breathing, pulling your belly button down towards your spine, activating a little bit of those transverse abdominals when you do that, which is great. Almost done. And 3, 2, and 1. Great job. We have one more exercise to finish this off today. So bring that ball around. And our last one is our IYT. And 3, 2, 1. Keep those eyes down in front of you. Ten more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Nice work. So, what you can do now is you can take this ball and you can sit on it. How lovely. And we'll do some stretches here. So, take your forearms, push them onto your thighs, and try and round your shoulders up and back. Tuck your chin. Feeling a stretch through your upper back. And slowly come up, shoulders back. Take one hand, put it on your knee, and turn in the other direction, looking over your shoulder. Feel that twist, that rotation through your torso. Come back to the middle and switch, hand on the knee, looking over the shoulder. And bring yourself back to the middle, hands to the front. Try and pull your arms around and forward. Tuck your chin. And hands behind, a little bit of a tug. Lift your shoulders up and back. And release that. Take one leg, you can extend it forward. So from the side, it'll look like this. And just tip at your hips. You don't even have to reach for your toe. Try and keep your back straight and not rounded. You should feel a stretch in the back of your hamstring here. Toes up. And switch legs. So the farther you lean forward, the harder you're gonna feel a stretch here. So it shouldn't feel painful, just slightly uncomfortable. Work those hamstrings very well with those curls on the floor. And come on up. You can just put your ball to the side here. Make sure it's not gonna roll away on you. And we'll do one more stretch for your hip flexors. So take one leg back, one leg forward, and give a nice lunge, lifting your arm up to the ceiling from the side view. Just like this. You should feel a stretch right through here. And if you'd like, you can hold that longer, or you can come up into a quad stretch. You choose. All right, switching legs. So same thing, we're gonna go into that hip flexor stretch, foot down. Lift your arm up and give a slight lunge forward, pulling your belly button up in a diagonal line. Taking some deep breaths. And if you'd like, you can transition into a quad stretch now, or you can stay in that hip flexor stretch. Bring your leg down. Give yourself 3 shoulder rolls back. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. I hope you liked a little bit of a change in equipment. Way to stay moving, and I look forward to maybe seeing you in some of the live classes that we're doing. Take care and stay healthy.